Jeez. Oh, dang it. Oh. Híjole. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, dang. Oh, it don't go. Oh, we starting off with some of that ruthless aggression. I love it. I love it's like the heavy hitters coming out first at the Royal Rumble. How could you ask for more? How could you ask for more? Come on, Disco. Adam! Legendary Gnome! Oh, snap. I got Kaimond. James of Bishop. Yeah, same here, Mike Lane. Same here, bro. Kim North. Lord Racer. Lord Racer. Man, Lord Racer would have lost his beanie if I would have done the commercial with some Santa Fe sauce. Dang it. Ya boy. What's up, ya boy? It's all right, Disco. It's all right, Disco. We win because we're here, bro. We win because we're here. Watching Morales versus Matthews. Morales has insane reach. What is that, Zufa? No, no, nothing. No no notification, no nothing. Just, dude. Of course. Of course. I have been becoming more and more disenfranchised, more and more. What the heck am I gonna do here? Yeah, yeah, makes sense. Come on, 3 full commercials down. James Bishop is a savage, putting in that work to get here, putting in that work to even pull back that curtain. I love it, man. That's dedication right there. That's funny that you got it after. Bro, you beat the notification. See, I wish like somehow we could figure out how for everyone to hack their algorithm like yours, bro. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. You said it was a refresh pool. But still, bro, just the fact that it even popped up on your stuff. Oh, on Fight Pass. Okay. I was like, what? I didn't hear nothing about this. Last time you went live while I was working, you yelled snuff films and as I answered a work call. Snuff films. Oh, that's funny. That is hilarious. What the heck were we talking about? I do remember yelling or talking about snuff films, but why was that? I'm trying to remember the context. Had to do something with Jay Smith. I know that. You should have pulled out a chicken sandwich out your pocket at the end and said, "Thank you, Santa Fe Claus." Santa Fe. Oh, Santa Fe Claus. Dude, I remember when I Oh, wait a minute. I did do it. I was going to say, I remember when I was going through the drive-thru, I was thinking, man, I want to get a spicy chicken sandwich just for fun. And I did. I actually did get one. I only got one. I was trying to stay light because I knew I was going to do a bunch of eating on that commercial. But I ate a spicy chicken sandwich on the way to shoot that video. And I did not. See, here's what I'm gonna have to do, Lord Racer. Whenever I try out the Santa Fe sauce, I'm gonna have to get one regular style, the way that I like them and I'm used to them, and then I'm gonna have to get a Santa Fe one because I love the original one so much. Like, even if I end up liking the Santa Fe one, it's like I need to have that other one on deck to just, like, you know, reset the palate, you know? Aikido was the best martial art. Bro, people, I, I don't know if I'll say the best. Maybe Mexican Aikido. But people disrespect, and I talk about it all the time. It's unbelievable how people disrespect just because they're trying to be cute because it's Steven Seagal or whatever. It's so frustrating. Aikido, if done correctly and it's not turned into some kind of weird religious mystical experience, Aikido as a martial art could be quite formidable. Leon Enriquez, what's up, man? Discord, yup. Discord hits first. Discord is like Cobra Kai. It hits first and hits hard, no mercy. No mercy for YouTube's notifications. They don't care. It's not a respecter of YouTube notifications. They just need to put hours of your content on for their dog every day. Dude, how is Bruno? I feel like we don't talk about Bruno enough. I feel like we need to talk about Bruno more. Are you ever like joking around with them, like talking, you know, like dog talk? Like I was just talking to the dogs earlier. You know how you go like this? That's how I talk to the dogs. Like I never talk to babies like that. I remember when we first had children, Marilena and like the in-laws thought it was funny because I would talk to the kids like this. I'll be like, "What are you doing? Stop it. Are you crying? There's no crying in MMA. There's no cry." Like I would just, like I remember, I didn't even think it was funny. I still don't get it to this day. But I remember one time I was holding one of my kids in a car seat, and we were about to go out in the rain. And I remember I didn't even think about. I wasn't trying to be funny. I wasn't trying to be cute. I wasn't trying to be silly. But at the time, this child was probably like 3 months old. And I remember I was holding the car seat, and as I was about to walk outside, I covered it with a blanket because it was like pouring rain. And I just said something real casual like, "Hey, hold on, hold on, don't get scared. I'm gonna take it off as soon as we get in the car." And Marilena and her in-laws started busting up, and I was like I know I'm a humorous individual, but let's not get carried away. Like, are you just trying to hype me up or what? I was like, "What are you guys laughing about?" And they're like, "Cause you're talking to the baby. Like, if the baby knows what you're saying." And they said, I mean, maybe it was you had to be there kind of a situation. Cause again, at the time, maybe like 3 months old. And I was talking to it like if I was talking to Marilena. And I was like, "Hey, don't be scared. I'm gonna cover it as soon as we get in the car. It's raining, all right?" And then I went like that, and everyone's like, I was like, "What the heck?" But I've never done like baby talk. I can't stand when people do that. I've never been, I don't do that stuff. Like when I come across, like when I encounter like my nephews and stuff, like when I see like my little, I'll be like, "How are you doing?" I'll put out my hand. "How's it going?" And then everyone thinks that's funny as well. I think it's like an autism thing. Again, I don't think it's funny. I'm not trying to be funny, but I'll see them and I'll be like, "How are you?" And I'll shake their hand and stuff. Like, dude, I hate it. And look, I know I'm you know, ancient or whatever, I guess, you know. But I can't stand it. I cannot stand, especially if I'm just meeting you. I'm just meeting you. And we're full grown men. I'm just meeting you. This ain't like a reunion. We went way back. We used to play on sports teams together. We just met each other. And I walk up to a dude, and I'm like, oh, and I'm about to say, oh, what's up? Nice to meet you. And he goes like this. I'm like, dude, are we in a hip hop video? Are we in a music video right now? Or what are we doing? I'm walking up to a full grown man I've never met in my life. I'm gonna shake his hand like an adult and be like, oh, what's up? And he goes, and I'm like, dude, are we about to record an album? We're in an office right now. We're in an office. They're playing soft rock. There's a coffee machine right there. What happened? What happened? We're losing this. We're losing the gentleman's handshake like we're losing the Trans-Siberian accent that we talked about last time. It's like, what happened? I don't even know why we started talking about that. Oh, because of dogs. Yeah, because we're talking about dogs. I talk to the dogs like that. I don't know why. I won't talk to babies like, but I'll talk to, what you doing? Oh, you ate your food? Oh, good. Good. Oh, look at, oh, you went doodle plessy? And now your brother's eating it? How come? Is he malnourished? I don't know. That's what it says when I look it up online. That he's not finding the nutrients that he needs in his food. That's why he's eating your doodle plessy. Even though I try to stop him, I yell at him, he doesn't stop it. He likes it. Coffeepotamus, last I saw, they believe they're going to pick a winner on the 28th. So I feel like I'm in limbo, dude. I want to, like, as much as I want to be chilled out and be like, bro, I have peace in my life. I'm composed. What happens, happens. As much as I want to be like that and should be like that, I'm a little bit of I'm just a little bit of a nervous disaster right now. I've been having trouble sleeping. It's just the magnitude of it. Yeah. And like what it could mean. It's just, oh man. Jeez. Yeah. Hey, I mean, I know you guys, again, for those of you that weren't here yesterday, when I said it, I want to say thank you. I can't, and I saw you, Coffeepotamus, I believe. I've been just scrolling, and I told you guys, I want to go through and just like comment on all of them, and like, because I don't want you guys to think I take it for granted. But I was just like scrolling, like, oh my gosh. I couldn't believe how many people came through and liked and commented on the video, not only on YouTube, but people are actually going off platform to Instagram and TikTok. You guys have been supporting like crazy. And I just want to say, for those of you who this may apply to, you know what I also would appreciate very much and could come in even maybe more handy. Some prayer, you know, just some prayer for victory, you know. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Stefan Dean Lugmeyer. Stefan Dean. No, that's not right. Stefan Ian? Stefan Dean Lugmeyer. What's up? Leon Enriquez with number 1. Then we'll start again at 1. Thank you, man. Thank you, Leon. The dude that almost retired me once upon a time. This dude was my first Carlos Jr. You guys know that? You guys remember that? David Flores! All excited about his upcoming birthday. Planning. Sending out his wish list. Disco Golf Hutch! 2, my dude. 2. I love it, man. 2 to the chat, 2 to the donos. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I need to not touch the desk. I need to not touch the desk because for those of you who have not noticed, I'm one of those dudes that never stop shaking. Both of my legs are shaking right now. So I need to not touch the desk. I get it. I don't want to make anybody motion sickness. What do you think about the UFC so bad right now? Um, Meaning watered down. It's sad. It's sad and it's scary. I was just talking about it yesterday. How I've kind of made it like my livelihood to get on here and talk about MMA, as in mixed martial arts, not Mexican martial arts, and UFC. And I can't even make myself care about it right now. And it's terrifying because, adults have to live and pay bills and survive. And that's how I've been doing it so far. And it's like, it's a task to even make myself care lately about UFC. So it's scary. It's terrifying. It's sad. Does feel like the end of, I feel like UFC goes in waves, and it goes through different waves of feeling like ends of eras, as certain fighters retire, or get retired or go to different promotions or whatever it is. It seems like a constant cycle of certain eras being over. And it's kind of like WWF, maybe, where it's like what was it? The golden era. There was something before that, I think, or after. And then there was the attitude era, and then there's, the ruthless aggression era, and there's this, and then, like, to me, I think ruthless aggression was Du Plessis. After attitude era, I just was like, what the heck is this? This is goofy. And it's kind of sad. It's almost like the band Menudo. It's kind of like you age out. Or you phase out of it. I had people comment on my Carlos Jr. video yesterday saying, bro, I got love for you. I'm here to support you. I don't even care about UFC anymore, so I haven't been like around. I'm like, yeah, dude. It was kind of, maybe it feels like a bad thing sometimes, but it's a blessing in disguise. That, it's not the smartest thing to just hitch your wagon just completely to something like the UFC, because I'm bored of it too, man. So it kind of gives me the freedom to just, do whatever, talk about whatever I want. I feel like little by little, I'm starting to get like the boldness and the I don't know, influence from the audience that, like, yeah, they're down too. They're down with some things being mixed up a little bit too, because UFC can get stale. So it makes me feel like, okay, maybe I could play around with some things. ARJR says one. ARJR took it back. He says, then I start again at one. What's up, Dojo fam? Don't forget to hit the like. Let's go. That's funny, man. Then he sees 1 and 2 and he's like, then I'll start again at 1. just because he feels like it. I love it. Ay, 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 ay. What? What is this? What is she talking about? Why did you put in the email that we're going to drop off a rent check, period? Didn't we already pay for the rent? Question mark. If I didn't know any better, I would think that Marilena is skimming some of that cash off the top, man. Probably once she drives around the corner, takes a Bentley to work. The heck, bro? Jeez, man. I hate being a renter, bro. Um, yeah, tomorrow's event is some doo-doo plessy, man. I was trying to schedule some stuff tomorrow, and I went and looked at it at the schedule, and I'm like, what the heck, man? What is this? Ah, what's up, Vega? Hey, Vega, what's up, man? It's been a while. Mad love from Madison, Wisconsin. We got Madison, Wisconsin in the house. Hey, Vega, you know what? I'm embarrassed right now. Please don't judge me by this effort. I have been attacked. I have been attacked and afflicted lately with some bad, debilitating insomnia. I'm not at my A game right now. We're just chilling. Look at the title. Mostly random stuff and a little bit of MMA talk. And also, I think maybe the most significant thing, number 24. So we do this a lot. But I'm gonna get back on my A game. You know, a lot of people have been talking about that video that I made yesterday for Carl's Jr. and have been encouraging me to make more videos like that. So I'm like, you know what? It might be fun. It might be fun to do some silly stuff and actually do a little bit of editing. And if I only keep them to 60 seconds long, I think it's feasible. Oh, I was going to ask you, that's why, dude, come on. That's why I went on my long tangent and got all distracted. What I was going to ask you is when you're talking to him, do you ever get cute with it? You're like, Bruno, hey, what's up, Bruno Mars? And like call him Bruno Mars and stuff like that. Or are you like super against Bruno Mars and you're not a Bruno Mars fan? You don't even have to be a Bruno Mars fan. I'm just wondering like if it ever comes out. I feel like if I had a dog named Bruno, every once in a while I'd go like, oh, Bruno Mars? Oh, you think you're Bruno Mars or something like that? Bruno is the best, man. Never made a better decision in my whole life. Amazing. That's beautiful, dude. That is beautiful. Oh, man, I love to hear that. I love to hear that, dude. Heck yeah. What's up, Angel? Any regrets? Any regrets on being an educator? Were they good? Did you keep your patience? I do baby talk with my cats. Okay, yeah. Okay, I feel it. I feel it. ARJR. Tried to be first, but got caught up at dude. I thought he said I got caught up with a chick. Oh my gosh, bro. I was like, no, ARJR, delete this. Oh. Oh no. Tried to be first, but got caught up at Chick-fil-A. Stupid people ask me what I want when I'm doing important stuff. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you, man. That's a much better response than where I thought it was going at first. Oh my gosh, that's much better. Dude. It's good to talk to your kids normally, though, to teach them what normal interactions are like. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I thought, too. Like, honestly, to me, it just came natural. But I remember when I'd have conversations, because it would come up. Because people definitely asked me, like, I can't remember if they talked about how, and you know what? It might have been that one moment that prompted conversation about it. Where, you know, but to be honest, I'm not quite sure if it was more like, why do you talk to your kids like if they're 40? Or how come you don't do baby talk? I don't remember. But yeah, even when I had to actually think about it and explain it, or at least where I was coming from with it, yeah, I agree. Because I didn't want them to go to kindergarten. Oh, talking to the teacher. Hey, teacher, what do I have to do for my homework? Oh, thank you, teacher. Oh, thank you. They're going to think they're either like crazy or, I don't know, Asian? That kind of sounds like, oh, thank you, teacher. Oh, it kind of sounds like that. I feel like that's how Asian baby would talk. I was telling Marilena the other day that I would like to have an Asian baby. I think Asian babies are the cutest babies, like by far. And I told her, how the heck can we have an Asian baby? Because I was like, you're not Asian, I'm not Asian. How we gonna do this? And then I was like, nah. Hold up, I'm getting a phone call. All right. It was the place called me back about if they had any Asian babies. Hey, bro. I think this is some Inception high level hilarity going on here, but I'm not gonna. Dude, there's layers to this. Kaimon just said, I gotta tell Chick-fil-A that my name's Cameron when I order, so I ain't gotta spell it for him. If he went in there telling him his real name was Kaimon, then it would just be a headache, you know? So he's gotta lie and tell him it's Cameron. Shoot, man. Uh-oh. I'm a speed run, all right? I'm a speed run because I don't like the kind of experience I'm providing for you today. Mike Lane! Soft rock in the office, better with Sugar Ray. Every morning there's a halo hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's boyfriend's bed. That's probably how you end up with the Asian baby. The girlfriend's boyfriend, you know. Hanging from the corner of my girlfriend's boyfriend's bed. Thank you, Mike Lane. I miss those days, dude. You know what? I might be incorrect about that. That might be like an old type of anecdote, an old reference. Because I remember back in the day, you go into like an office setting, into like a respectable business, and you hear in the background like, still the one I run to, the one that I, you know, something like that. Maybe you'll hear, then a hero lies in you, you know, something like that. That's the kind of stuff you hear back in the day when you're in an office, you're having a meeting, or you go to like a restaurant. Far near, there's nothing I fear. You know, now you go into an office setting, and it's like, dude, I can't even. They're playing WAP. Now you go into a business setting or a restaurant, it's some like stuff I can't even say on here, bro. It's crazy. It's like the other day I went to a establishment. I had to get an emergency haircut. Okay, I needed them to line up my beanie. Okay, and I can't even relay to you the lyrics that I was listening to, bro. And there were kids there. They had bowls with lollipops in them. Now, is that maybe not the strongest point because I, as an adult, got a lollipop? They're not necessarily for the kids. I get it, but you understand, I think, generally speaking, they're meant for, I was probably an outlier in that situation. They're meant for the kids, and there were kids there. And even if they're not paying attention or noticing it or whatever, it's I hate to use this word like a verb because it makes me feel like I have pink hair. But what it does, it normalizes the messaging of that music. It desensitizes them, and it makes them think that that's the norm, that you're supposed to talk like animals. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I have to go to like the 4th page on YouTube to even find Shania Twain. Oh yeah, my legendary my dog has made quite the habit of it. Quite the habit of it. Oh yeah. My dog, we caught her one time. We caught her, so she likes to eat her brother's duduplessis, right? And we caught her one time with her mouth open. She was like sitting upside down with her mouth open by his butt cheeks, like if it was like a ice cream machine, like at McDonald's. Have you seen like on TV or like in the movie sometimes when they go like that to like the yogurt machine or the ice cream machine? They had the soft serve and they have their mouth right there. She was doing that to her little brother, and we caught her doing that. She was trying to get like a never ending like a circle of life kind of situation going on right there. It was almost impressive. I almost didn't want to stop it. I had to respect it a little bit. ARJR! That video is still funny. Commented on it several times on several platforms. I'm praying for you, GM. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm trying not to think about it too much or talk about it too much, because it's like, it's one of those things, they could come and go and nothing happens, and it's like like I almost want to just feel like it never happened, but if it did, it would literally change my life and get me out of a hole that I've been in for like a decade, since I started to go on my journey of a moronic, idiotic individual that wants to play make-believe for a living. And made a lot of stupid decisions to try to preserve that and sustain it. But yeah, it would. I'm trying not to be consumed by it, but it's yeah, it would be a huge deal, man. I appreciate it. Absolutely, Coffee Potamus, and I continue to. And I don't know if you've seen any, what you would consider answers or motion or impact or whatever. But if you have, the best is yet to come, bro. There's still more work to be done. And if you haven't, we keep believing, bro. We keep believing. I've prayed for things in life that I saw come to pass many years later, and I was like, oh, snap. And I know everybody has their different thoughts on that. It was only a matter of time. It was going to happen anyway. But that's a whole different long-winded type of conversation that even people from different branches of faith that are in the faith and different branches of faith even debate on, and how that works and what that means. And so it's like, we're not going to, My man. I love your stuff. My wife and I watch your Carl's Jr. commercial religiously. I'm going through stuff, and I hate to leave my job. They won't pay me my money now, and I don't know what to do. Dude, why is everything like this, bro? Why is life so hard, dude? Why does everybody have to be idiots, make things complicated? People just want to make a decent living, take care of themselves and their loved ones, just be at peace. I really appreciate that, Dan Gomez. I said it yesterday, and it's like I always say on this channel itself, whether it's a stream or a short or a VOD, I can't sit there and watch them. YouTube used to be like that. Way back, like, I don't know, 2008 or something like that. Before I ever did I started putting up my first videos in like 2008, I think. Not MMA videos, but people would just sit there and refresh them and play them over and over. And I think way back it would count, but there wasn't even AdSense back then. Like, it was just for posterity at that point. But I tell people I can't sit there and watch my own videos. That's not a thing. The platforms are too smart. They would catch on. I have to have faith that you guys will come through and do the rest. And thank you, Dan Gomez. A lot of you guys did that, and I really appreciate that. And any and all engagement helps tremendously. And I'm sorry to hear that, man. I kind of had like a I thought Marilena was asleep last night, and I was having a little bit of a weak moment, and apparently she was awake. So then she starts asking me all these questions and grilling me, what's wrong? And then I was like, what's wrong? You were supposed to be asleep. But I get it, dude. And I want you to know, not only me, bro, there's a lot of us right there with you. It's just like when my kids are trying to act grown up, or they want to get bigger or do certain things, I'm like, trust me, I wanted to do the same thing. And I remember my dad telling me, like, what are you doing? Don't rush it, bro. And I'm not trying to be like all pessimistic and act like it's some kind of like the worst thing ever to be an adult. Because some people are further along than I am, and they're more along the lines of having figured it out, and they're enjoying their life and they're doing their thing and they made good choices, and that's good for them. But I often fall into this thing where it's like, dude, to just be a kid again and just fall and thrive under the umbrella of security of someone else that's taking care of everything for you. But yeah, you just, like, if work isn't hard enough as it is, right? Just the work itself. But then now they're not paying you your money. It's messed up, man. There's just so many stupid things that happen and that you have to deal with. It's like, why can't people believe we're just like all on that same journey, man? Why do people got to make things hard for other people? What else are they going to do with that money, bro? Whoever it is that's trying not to pay you, what else are they going to do with it, bro? They going to buy some extra coffee cups for the building or something? Like they can't pay you? They could pay you. It just becomes a stupid tug of war, man. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope that you are able to maintain your patience and composure throughout this, because if people need to get involved, they'll see that, dude. They'll see who's being erratic and irresponsible and immature and unprofessional. And if you're able to keep it together, man, that speaks volumes. I hope it turns out good for you, man. Heck yeah. What's up? What's up, Cody? Yeah, so Darren, yeah, I get it, man. I was a homeowner. Maybe just the grass is green on the other side type of thing, bro. Cause I was a homeowner for years, dude. We owned 2 different homes. We and then I remember when we had to leave our house, I was like, let's just be renters, man. It seems like easy. We don't have to worry about nothing. If something's messed up, we'll have someone else fix it. We don't gotta fix it. We don't gotta pay for it, dude. Then I started renting, and the way that they put band-aids on things and drag their heels and just try to big brother you about everything, dude. But I get it. Because when I was a homeowner, it's just like, I'm just gonna hate everything or what? Just complain about that too. I get it. The students aren't even there yet, Angel. Oh, dang. I wonder if that's gonna make it better though. Cause when you see those kids, what age group is it right now? When you see those kids, it's like, bro, you're Jack Black, dude. Your School of Rock, dude. It's 9. You could have just so much fun. Just like, kids are funny, dude. Someone once said that Bruno Mars looks like Michael Jackson if he was raised in Target. Oh my gosh. Headed for home. There's a big event at the school for new undergrad students. Wait, do you work at a school? Did I not know that? Studies have shown that baby talk actually hinders the child's learning to speak. I was the same way. Oh, shoot. See, I didn't even know that. Wow. To me, it just seems instinctual. Like, every time I've ever interacted with a baby or like a toddler, I'm like, why would I talk to it different than any other human? It's a human. I talk to dogs like that. Now, there's definitely times where I'll talk to the dog and I'll be like, what are you doing? Like, go over there or come here. I'll do both, but then I'll be like, oh yeah, oh you ate your food, oh you want a piece of ice, oh I'll do that too, but I never do that with kids or babies. So it makes sense. Next movie night, we should watch Kindergarten Cop to get a glimpse into my life. Dude, I loved Kindergarten Cop. Wait, we were supposed to watch Blazing Saddles today, though, huh? Oh, Billy Madison. Back to school. That's been Angel. Back to school. Oh, heck yeah. What's up, Drew? Heck yeah, dude. What's up, Regor? Hey, GM, I got you covered. 23 and me says that Mexicans are Asian. We came through the Alaska-Russia ice bridge when it was around. Wait a minute. So I already had Asian babies? I feel like I wish I could do it all over again so I could appreciate it more. Dang it. Dang it. Wait a minute. I was an Asian baby? That is funny that you're saying this, though, bro. Because I've said, like, how people have often thought that I was Asian. ARJR! Oh, that's the wrong one. Jackson Black has just been blessed by ARJR. Thank you for doing it, dude. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Jackson. You just got your green card today. That's why Native Americans and Mexicans / South Americans have those Asian traits. You know what? There's this lady on Jesse Jr.'s team. Like, oh, there's a lady that's a mom of one of the other kids. And me and Marilena have been debating about whether she's Mexican or Asian. I'm telling you, I tell her she's Asian. What are you talking about? How do you not get this? And she swears that she's Mexican. But doesn't that happen all the time? Haven't you known a ton of people throughout your life that you can't tell they're Mexican or Asian? Oh, for example, the homie Alejandro from Voto Studios. Bro, the first 3 years I knew him, I thought he was Asian. I'm not even lying. And then when I heard his last name was Ramirez, I was like, is he like, wait, what's the one? I was trying to remember it as I was saying it. I think it's Filipinos. They have a lot of names that sound Mexican, like De La Cruz. So I was like, oh, maybe he's Filipino. Maybe he's like half Filipino, half Japanese. And then I turned out he's just a boring Mexican. That's interesting. That makes sense now. Lord Racer. Put that Santa Fe sauce on them rice and beans. I heard the cranberries at the grocery store today. Wait, what the heck? That's so random, Darren. Why are you saying that? Okay, so I absolutely love the cranberries. I don't know if you're saying that. Like, there was a part of me that's like, is he saying that because he knows how much I love the cranberries? But there's a song. No, I'm thinking of something else. I'm totally mixing things up here. But I love the cranberries, so it's funny that you say that, even though I thought, like, what's the context here? You know what song I love that I've always loved that song. Love me, say that you love me. I've always loved that song. Always. But lately, there's a song. I just want you guys to know, just take mental note of it. There's a song. So that song that goes, love me, say that you love. Okay, that's by a band called The Cardigans. And I gotta be honest with you. I really do. I can't even, like, I'm not joking. I love that song to like high levels. That, what's it called? I think it's called Love Fool or yeah, Love Fool. I love that song. Like more than any song that you love. I love that song. I always have. But that was like the only song. I never got curious and dove into their catalog. I just liked that song and I just moved on. The Cardigans have a song called Step on Me. Step on Me. I heard it randomly pop up in my Pandora, and I didn't even know it was the Cardigans. And I was like, what is this? And I had to pause and look at the screen to see who and what it was. It is such a beautiful song. Like the melody, her voice in it, the music, everything is just amazing. So in your spare time, scope it out. It was a very fortuitous discovery. That don't impress me much. Oh, so you guys are dude, I gotta speed run this. You guys were here when I was talking about Shania Twain. That's why you're talking about the Cranberries. Oh no. I gotta speed run. Yeah, legendary, no, pretty much. The radio edit of WAP just sounds like Morse code. You know what's funny? They did some crazy stuff like the Beatles, like when they play their albums backwards. They literally made the radio edit, the Morse code version of WAP, so that the Morse code is playing all those disgusting, unforgivable things. Like, if you know Morse code, you're able to understand what they're trying to say in the music video. It's crazy. Lord Racer goes, no, hang up the phone. Oh my gosh. Has anyone seen that case? What's up, Juice Box? Has anyone seen that case going on where the wife is suspected of removing their 3 offspring? Meanwhile, everything points to the husband being guilty. So the only thing I know about that, the only thing that I know is I saw a post where there was a bunch of ladies and they were like wearing pink or something. And they were showing support for this lady who I thought, oh, okay, everything is saying, all the articles, this lady supposedly did this to her kids. And I see all the ladies cheering her on, and I'm like, what is happening? And then I see that they have found, supposedly, this is just what I saw. I saw this in like 30 seconds. I saw a lot of the comments and things saying that these ladies are basically saying, yeah, it's okay what you did because you had mental issues or something. They should have helped her. It was their fault. It was the system. That's what I thought was happening and what I saw, like right off the bat. And then I saw a bunch of people saying, well, you think they'd be supporting him if the husband did it? And if he had some mental issues, you think it'd be the same the other way around? And I was like, yeah, fry her, you know? But I haven't watched a single thing about it. And I have also been seeing people saying that the husband looks super suspicious. So I have no idea. I really have no idea. I don't want to act ignorant and, say anything one way or the other. I have no idea. I don't know if other people have opinions on this. I'm sure it'll start some kind of a fight in here very soon. About the patriarchy and whatnot. I don't know, but I don't know, dude. I'm sure Marilena will want to watch a documentary about it very soon. Is it already a documentary or is it just happening right now in real time in the news? That's how out of touch I am. Shoot, you're taking me back, Darren. Taking me back, bro. I remember when they still had the guitar picks in the bag of Doritos, dude. Have you been drinking? I don't drink, dude. I drink coffee. If you're talking about alcohol, I don't drink alcohol. I've never had alcohol. Mm, you should grab their face like Billy Madison. Stay here as long as you can. That's true, man. Ah, those words were so true. Oh my gosh. Man, I didn't realize how wise, how much wisdom that movie had, bro. Oh. Yeah, well, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Sometimes you have to pivot in life, bro. There are lots of ways to earn a living. Don't fall too far behind to a point where you can never catch up. I've never said it, and I don't think I ever will. Because if I said it, and this isn't me trying to fish for it or anything. You guys want me to say it? Do you want me to? I would never say it. I would never say it. I feel like if I said it, everyone would unanimously be like, oh. And you guys will all just leave at the same time. Because of how ridiculous and bad and pathetic and atrocious and how unforgivable it is. I'm already at that point where there is no catching up. There really isn't. That's not me being negative or a negative nacho or trying to garner some kind of sympathy. Or there's no way. That's the only, bro. That's why something like this contest, there's nothing short of like, it would have to be something like this contest or me being like starring in like a movie or winning the lottery. That's the only thing. Like me going and getting like a respectable, I mean, I could work overtime every day, 7 days a week, 8 days a week, like a Beatle. I would never catch up to the debt. Never. It's stupid. It's stupid. So what I get it, bro. What you're saying about, don't fall too far behind. You got to pivot. I should have done that pivot in 2018. The moment that the Voto Studio boys were no longer able to stay on the ship with me, I should have pivoted, and I didn't. That was when I should have. That was when I should have. So literally, the only thing now is something that doesn't make sense on paper. Some kind of miracle, some kind of something that's not typical. Winning a contest, being in a movie, being on a show, winning something. That's it. That's it. That's why I've had those conversations with Marilena. Well, I'll just grow up. I'll just go get a job. That's not gonna do it. Um, mm, dude, I would be terrified of teaching kids how to swim. First of all, the hardest part is I would have to learn how to swim first. I can't. I literally physically can't swim. I tell people, I'm sorry. It's a biological thing. My bones are too dense. I don't know what to tell you. My bones are too dense. I kind of think I'm a superhero. My bones are too dense. I don't think they're made of real bones. And also, did I tell you guys a long time ago, I went to get an EKG and the doctor was freaked out. And he said there was literally electricity running through my body. And he had to do it a third time. I think I'm a superhero. I think so. I'm not lying. I was having a lot of like chest things, a lot of chest pains. Turns out I I think it was just my diet. I drink like way too much soda and stuff like that, and it was just giving me like, indigestion type stuff. Like, and there's a history of acid reflections in my family. But he was trying to do an EKG, and he's like, "Bro, what the heck?" That was before Iron Man even came out, so he didn't know what to do with me. James Bishop, every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue. Is that copyright? Thank you, dude. Thank you, James Bishop. Zombie, zombie, zombie. It must have been if it wasn't zombie, it must have been it wasn't the zombies, it was their other hit. How dare you? It must have been you know I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around. My kid gets annoyed because I go, how did I say it? Do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want to pull my finger? I'll say dumb stuff like that in public just to embarrass them. It's funny. Do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want to pull my finger? LGR! Just drove by some No Kings protesters blasting Macho Man by the village people. They were losing their minds. Wait a minute. I'm so confused here. So you drove by protesters and you were blasting Macho Man? Wait, what's No Kings? I don't even know what that is. No, man, you guys, I feel like you guys talk about stuff and you realize how ignorant I am. Like, I literally very, very much live in a bubble. Very much. Like, I tell you guys, and I feel like you don't believe me. If I'm not right here in front of you talking with you just about a bunch of, like, silliness and MMA stuff, I'm like right in front of my family doing stuff with them. I'm not like, I'm not like out and about learning stuff about what's going on in the world. I never know what's happening. I don't know what No Kings is. I didn't know about this dude that maybe killed his kids, that his wife did. I don't know. The No Kings protests are a series of massive nonviolent demonstrations across United States opposing the policies, executive actions, and perceived overreach of the second Donald Trump. I get it. I was confused, ARJR. I was like, wait a minute. The Macho Man song, that's like a gay song, right? So is it like a gay gathering? But then it's like, no, because if he's playing Macho Man, then the people protesting would be like, woo! But then I was like, wait a minute. Surely he can't be saying that the men there are actually saying that they're women and that their name is Shirley. And no, hold on. Surely he can't be saying that they're protesting the homosexuals and that he's making fun of them playing a gay song. So I was very confused. So it's the Donald Trump song. Donald Trump likes that song for some reason. Miss Chuck Almighty's in the house. All right, let me see. If you play your records backwards, you are the devil. You're looking for trouble, huh? Is there alcohol in that water? No. Um, like, look, I don't. Dude, I'm so sick in the beanie, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick in the beanie. You know what I just thought of right now, but I'm gonna blame it on James Bishop. I feel like this is the kind of joke that James Bishop would make because he's a dark and twisted individual. I feel like James Bishop is the kind of dude that when he saw PPD, immediately he would have been like, "You down with PPD? Yeah, you know me. You down with PPD?" And then he would do like a remix of the lady. That's so inappropriate, James. That's so inappropriate, dude. So you know what? I'll say this. Because think about it. I'm not going to act like I'm like Angel Padilla and I know a lot about this stuff. But you know when people go on certain kinds of drugs, PCP, whatever, methamphetamine, whatever they are, they do stuff up here. Same with CTE, with Chris Benoit. Whatever happens, you get hit, blah, 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 blah. It does stuff up here. And it basically changes who you are. When people are under the influence of those things or afflicted by those things, they do things that make people go, what? That's not the person I knew. Because it changes things up here. So, oh my gosh, man. Like, I think I could see if someone had what the postpartum depression. I mean, I think I could come to a conclusion where it's like, well, just like the other things, whether it's something messing with your hormones, with your brain chemistry, with whatever, just like drugs, just like CTE, just like that time of the month or whatever. Just like it did to Chris Benoit. I mean, I bet he loved his kids. I bet he loved them. Even, and I'm not saying that it's okay, but let's say I don't even know. I'm not saying this based on anything. I really don't know. But let's say it was a crime of passion. Let's say him and his lady were having problems, right? And maybe, and I'm totally making this up. Let's say his wife did something, or he thought she did something, and it was a crime of passion. What the heck does that have to do with the kids? You know? All I'm trying to say is, even if you hate, because people get divorced all the time. They kill spouses. That happens. I'm not saying it's great, but that happens. I'm just saying, let's say he was together enough in his mind that he was able to, that you're able to kill a spouse, but be like, well, I'm not going to kill the kids. They're innocent. Well, he didn't do that because that's how out of it he was. So it's like, I don't even know how to get there, which I think most of us can't. I think you only get there when your brain is that gone because of damage or drugs or whatever. All I'm trying to say, I fear that people may be taking this the wrong way. What I'm trying to say is, we hear about unfortunate crimes of passion all the time. A husband cheats, a wife cheats, whatever, someone freaks out and they do something. But what I'm trying to say is, maybe at certain times there's levels where your brain is so messed up that it's not about necessarily how you feel about this person or what you think they might have done or how you got hurt by this person. It's just like almost like a blackout. and something else takes over. Because even if there was anything going on with Chris Benoit and his lady, which I don't think there was, the kids. Now, I do know, and look, I do know, I've heard this sentiment, and I don't have the best defense for it. I don't. I feel like a good defense would make me a hypocrite. But some people would argue, if you've already basically ruined the kids' lives by you murdered their parent and now you're going to be in prison forever, or you're going to murder yourself and now they're parentless, that a lot of people's belief would be it's a form of like taking them out of their misery. And I know, I'm not saying this is my take, but I know a road of logic that a lot of people would try to take is, especially if they believe in an afterlife, they will say, I'm saving them. Where they're going to go is much better than this place. You guys are sad because the way they went out and because they're young. Oh, and they're so innocent and they're so pure. You want them to live in this ugly, evil, disgusting, afflicted, adulterated, contaminated, wicked world? They're better off now. Now, I know that's very, 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 very hard to wrap your beanies around for a lot of people. It's like, are you kidding me? You know what you're saying? If you believe in an afterlife and what that means and what that looks like, it's kind of a no-brainer. Now, that doesn't mean you should take anybody's life into your own hands because you didn't give it and you don't have the ability to take it away. But I'm just saying, I understand how a lot of people could come to that conclusion. When a parent does that, like Benoit, why the kids? Well, he thought he was doing them a favor maybe. But I don't even think that was it. I think he was just gone. And I don't know. It's a tricky one to blame it on this lady's postpartum depression. Because maybe she was just out of it and did that, or maybe it wasn't even her. Maybe the husband had depression because of her postpartum depression. It's contagious. GM, I think you really underestimate how degenerate we all are in one way or another. You could tell us whatever. We're all pretty ride or die here. You know what? I really appreciate that about this community and the people here, because I'm very much aware that I say stuff all the time, like almost every time I speak, that there's no way everyone in here agrees with, but you're still here. Just like you'll say stuff in here that I don't agree with, and I'm not blocking you. I still want to hang out. So I appreciate that very much. Especially me being a person who takes my faith as the most important thing in my existence. You guys are adults here. You have to know by this point in your life, if I'm saying that I'm a Christian, you have to know what that entails. That gives you a pretty good idea of what I am for and what I'm not for. Which kind of makes me an outsider in 2026, which kind of puts me in the minority. But you're still here. I appreciate you for that. I have a lot of respect for you for that. I feel like it's inflammatory to say that it shouldn't be wrong to see why previous generations said women are crazy and lie more often than not. Grim, sad reality. That is a statement, Jack. That is a statement that you've made. People could do their own research and come to their own conclusions, you know. I'm going to try to be a good guy right now. It's kind of like certain things were referred to as certain kinds of mental illnesses and dysphorias back in the day. But now, let's not be bad guys. Let's not be bigots. Let's not be hate mongers. Don't be on the wrong side of history. You know? Anything and everything. Anything and everything. Come as you are and stay as you are. Huh? We're all perfect, right? None of us have anything to fix or work on or get better. We're all perfect. There's nothing wrong with us. Okay. I went out to the store yesterday. I could tell you for a fact that not everyone is beautiful. I could tell you for a fact. Darren Miguel! I say that because the CJ contest, the Carl's Jr. contest, seems kind of like winning $20K on a bottle cap. No one ever wins, but I'm here to support. It was hilarious, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you. There was people saying that. That's funny, dude. I didn't even make that connection. There was people saying that. I saw somebody that actually, I can't remember what platform it was. He called me, he basically called me stupid and said that, how could I not see that Carl's Jr. was just doing this for publicity and that no one's even going to win, and that I fell for it. You can't even believe, bro. You can't even believe. It was pretty disappointing, dude. Not only did I get a comment like that, you wouldn't believe how many people were body shaming me in that video, bro. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I got thick skin. Well, I mean, I guess, you know, that's what they were referring to. But it was kind of disappointing, man. It's like, bro, we're all adults here. I'm asking for support. I'm trying to do my thing. I'm struggling. I'm trying not to drown over here. And people are like, it's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up. And I'm going to be honest with you. I already have a pretty strong complex with that. Like, I have no illusions about the fact that I have body dysmorphia. I'm not even joking, because when I was, before I was a parent, I made Edson Barbosa look fat. Before I had kids, I was shredded. And when you have been like that, and then you're not, it's like you don't even know who you are anymore. You don't even know who you are anymore. And like, that's something that I shouldn't even say this on the internet. It's a stupid, because I'm just like giving you the kryptonite right now. But it's like, it's to the point where it creates like bad habits. Trying to reverse it, because I really am, I have problems with it. And people were calling it out, and I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, what a low blow, bro. And first of all, I'm stronger than I've ever been. I'm yoked. You don't want these measurements. Trust me. You don't want these measurements, because they're going to make you insecure. I've never been stronger. This is ridiculous, bro. And you can't get to this level without bulking season. Okay? Okay? But it was a bummer, dude. I'm gonna be honest, when I was editing the footage, I was like, oh no. And I kind of didn't want to upload it. You think I'm blind? I was like, oh no. And whatever, I had to do it. And that cop shirt was not very flattering. You know what I was doing yesterday? After I saw some of those comments, I was like, heck no. I took off my shirt. I was in the mirror like, I was like, man, if only they could see this right now. I almost uploaded. I was going like this. I was like, I was like, it's all angles, bro. It's angles. I had my daughter recording the video. I was sitting in the car. She's way up here. I'm all like this with my double chin, all doubled over, all hunched over like this. Like, come on, bro. That was not my best outing. I already told you guys I'm finalizing things for my movie right now, and there's going to be a nude scene. There's going to be lots of gratuity. I'm showing cheeks, bro. I'm going to make Jean-Claude Van Damme look modest. I'm going to make him look shy, okay? And you can't get caked up to those levels without some bulking season. They are necessary baking ingredients, okay? You guys know how long I was on the treadmill last night because of your comments? I was in the garage hitting myself with the hammer like clavicular because of you guys. I was on YouTube trying to figure out how to give myself a tummy tuck. I was trying to figure out how to do a low budget tummy tuck. You basically just tuck it into your pants. You're basically tucking the tummy into your belt line. I was ripped, bro. You can't maintain that level of rippedness, by the way. You can't stay shredded like that. That's what you got to understand. It's unhealthy for you. You know how sick you'll get if you stay shredded like that? And how often you'll get sick? It's terrible for your immune system. You cannot walk around with that low of body fat all the time. It's not healthy for you. Think of some of your favorite MMA fighters. Think about Paddy Pimblett. You see them shredded, you're like, oh, snap. Look at Paddy Pimblett right now. If I was standing next to Paddy Pimblett right now, I would look like Karen Carpenter. I would look like Ariana Grande, okay? Who do you see in there? Islam Makhachev? You see Islam Makhachev in there? DC calling him fat, and then he picks up his shirt and you see the six-pack? He's all ripped? I bet you he's a chunkstero right now, bro. Coming after me when I'm just trying to win a contest to get out of debt. Making me drink black coffee with no sugar just so I won't get fat. Drinking all this water so I won't drink soda so I won't get fat. Drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. You guys are putting the breadcrumbs together now, and it's your fault. Can you read? You want to call me fat, but are you illiterate? Can you read? Huh? Can you read? Even Elvis was fat, okay? Elvis was fat. Are you more successful than Elvis? I didn't think so. Imagine if you hear that I'm dead on the toilet, how sad some of you guys are going to be, how filled with regret you're going to be. You thought it was funny right now. You see the article. You see the article. You see the MMA holes. You see Moss talking about how the Grandmaster Jesse was found dead on the toilet. You're going to go, and then you're still not going to believe. You're going to be like, is he doing the Andy Kaufman? No. Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm absolutely living under a rock. Like, I'm not lying when I tell you guys I don't watch the news. I don't pay attention to anything. It's also depressing, man. It's not going to change my life. I don't need to have nothing to do with it, man. I'm just worried about what I'm doing here, what I'm connected with, and then my family. I don't have time to do nothing else, man. Macho Man's rap album. Oh yeah, he did do that, Lord Racer, for sure. Um, Wait, no, she did that? She put a note in a safety deposit box saying if anything happens to me, Chris did it. That's real? Nah, my wife annoys me. My wife annoys me every day, and I love that woman more than any. Not name my kids. Yeah, it's a whole different thing, man. Yeah, like people have got to go like mental or something. Just absolute, like their brain is just on a different frequency, man. Yeah, because people get annoyed with their spouses all the time. It's not just like that. There's something that just went. Some wires got crossed, you know. Oh no, I didn't know that. That's right. A lot of people think that Vince McMahon killed Chris Benoit. I gotta keep that in mind. Remember when everyone thought that Casey Anthony didn't do it just because they thought that she was hot? Um, Legendary gnome. Um, Thank you so much, Ruffner Racing. Thank you. Thank you. Every bit of engagement is a huge help, man. Tronado, you know what? Long story short, I feel like things have evolved over the years. I remember back in the day, Marilena was kind of like a construct, you know? But then as the lines kind of got blurred over the years, and I've been very open about who and how I am, I was like, why am I not wearing it? Like, what am I doing here? So I figured it was a very conscious change. You're the first person I've seen acknowledge it. Um Weight correlates directly to strength. Dude, I remember when I was in high school, we had this friend, and like by all accounts, I'm not trying to be messed up, he was 100% like the nerdy dude. Like, that's just what it was. No one would have ever thought anything strong or aggressive or anything like that about him. But he laid down and he just started benching more than everybody because he was rotund. He was a robust individual, dude. He was just, and he just got there, ding, ding. He's like, am I doing it right? So yeah, it does, man. And here's one of the things I've been having a lot of issues with. I like being strong. I like feeling strong. I like being able to do things I couldn't do in the past when I was thinner. And I hate the idea of losing strength. It troubles me. Um, but I was literally, I'm not even, it was in my beanie yesterday, man. I was literally thinking about this yesterday. As much as I love feeling strong and being able to move certain kind of weight, I just felt better when I was leaner. I felt good. I felt confident. I had more energy. And now I just feel gross. I don't even like wearing certain things. I just feel uncomfortable. Um, so I might have to sacrifice that a little bit just to show you my 10-pack again. James Bishop! Ridiculous should be a shirt. Yeah. I'm really failing with the merch stuff. I know, bro. But I like it, James. I like it, James. The thickening. Dad chin. The first thing I noticed was bleep, bleep. His arms are massive in a good way, though. Okay, Miss Chuck Almighty, I'm glad you brought that up. Well, thank you for saying that, by the way. Thank you. You know what I was thinking? Because you know what I heard a lot of people saying? I almost feel like it was bots, dude. There were so many people that said this, basically the same sentiment. They were saying, I've never seen him. They were saying things like, I've never seen him without his sweater. He's chunky or something like that, right? And I was thinking, first of all, I wear the t-shirt constantly. What are you talking about? Either they were bots or they were just trying to be haters and they don't even watch the videos, or they never watch. Like hardly ever. Because I always wear the t-shirt. So I was thinking, if they just saw me without the hoodie and they saw these pythons, they probably thought that it's just fat. You know, like when you get I saw it my whole life. I remember like my tia, I remember thinking like, is she yoked or is she not yoked? Because she would have like an arm and then it would just like boom, boom, you know? And it's like, what's the criteria? Is she yoked? Her arms look bigger than Hulk Hogan's, but I don't know if it counts, you know? So I was thinking people were just watching thinking I just got them Wanga arms. I'm like, no, they're dense. They're firm. I just felt like I didn't have a good representation of myself, you know? It felt very unfair. Jeez. Dude, the angles are everything. Haven't you seen those videos like on Instagram where it's like I'll see like someone like have like a crazy like big old face and then they'll go like this and change and it's like, oh, he's one of those stupid like Instagram girls and I gave her my watch time. Great. Now my algorithm's gonna be all messed up. Now I gotta watch a bunch of like I gotta watch a bunch of food videos and stuff like that so Marilena doesn't think that my algorithm's just a bunch of these chicks. Because I didn't even know I got catfished. Haven't you seen those where they make themselves look all crazy and then they go like this? I was like, what the heck? It shows you the angles are everything, bro. And it's like some crazy like skinny girl that looks like she's hungry. The human brain is literally made out of cholesterol. What do you think it does to be at 5% body fat? Yeah, it's not good for you, dude. It's just the aesthetics, but it does not have you operating at a high level. For real, dude. ARJR! I remember when I was a little kid, I remember Rob Lowe made this joke. I think it was on Parks and Recreation, where if he even got a paper cut, he would die or something like that because of the body fat. So, I mean, I know that was a joke, but it always stuck with me. Like, there's something about the body fat that's like not the best idea if you go too low. If you tuck your tummy into the belt line, you get the front butt. How does Doja Cat say it? If you can see it from the front, can you imagine from the back? Or how does she say it? If you can see it from the front, wait till you see it from the back. Oh, shit. You just got booty all around, bro. Booty, 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 booty. Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot. You could stay shredded year round. Abs are made in the kitchen. So here's the second part. I'm glad you reminded me, Mystical. I don't want to be like all negative and be a downer and all that. Be like, I'm so depressed. But I am someone that tends to struggle with consistent happiness in my life, and my vice is food. I've said that before. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I have proclivity to lean toward gluttony, and it's sinful and it's wrong and I shouldn't do it. But I have a huge food problem, and I know a lot of people. It's a thing that we make into comedy. And it's a fun thing. It's a silly thing. Food? How could food be serious? That's my vice. And I try. I ate 5 boiled egg whites yesterday, and I thought I was gonna be good, but I wasn't. I had to go back to the kitchen a few times. And then, I couldn't sleep last night. I was feeling awful and my brain wouldn't stop racing. And I got out of bed at like 2 in the morning and I made myself a couple sandwiches. I just stuffed them with chips, put more chips on the plate. It's my vice. It's my vice. I need to get better at it. I would like to get better at it. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Diet Dr. Pepper is objectively worse for you, but I think it's objectively known that Dr. Pepper will make you fatter. Babe Ruth missed half a season because he ate 13 hot dogs once. Marilena was embarrassed the other day because we went somewhere to eat. I thought it would have been nice. It had been a while, without the kids, and we went somewhere to eat, and I ordered 2 drinks for myself. We went to the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know if you guys have ever been there. You know that amazing, flavorful, unbelievable strawberry lemonade that they have? They put the sugar on the top on the rim. I got one of those and I got a Coke. I got 2 drinks and she was embarrassed by that. And then I got the lemonade refilled 3 times and the Coke refilled twice. And she thought that was a lot. And I said, I was trying to not even do it that much because I didn't want to annoy the waiter and I was eating in between. And I ate, I think, 8 pigs in a blanket. And then still my normal food. But yeah. That's why I always say it's a good thing I never started drinking alcohol. Wait a minute. Are you really, really, really on the thin side, Nigel? Is that intentional? What's up, Dustin? Ibrahim, what's up? Nah, I didn't. Good boy. I did not. I've been slacking with the UFC. I've been getting kind of bored with it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm gonna start making this video about mechanics and automotive repairs. I think I'm gonna make a shift here. Cody. Yeah, like I don't want to be too detailed about it, but like yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go there. Yeah, I'm not joking about it. I'm not joking about the dysmorphia stuff. I'm really not. But I kind of like it. I kind of embrace it because it pushes me. I do things like there's a couple people I've been trying to work out with in my family, and they think I'm a crazy person, and they won't keep up with me. And I'll work out with them in the garage with all the doors closed, and it feels like you're gonna die. And I'm like, this is what it's about. This is what we work for. And like we're sweating and dripping before we even start working out. And they're like, are you serious? And I'm like, what do you want to do? You want to go work out under some fans? You want to work out with the AC? What do you want? You want a massage? And like, it pushes me. So maybe I'll take it as a good thing. I'll take it as a good thing. Let's get this goal, man, Dojo fam. We We got 9 days to make a dent. We got 9 days to make a dent. I was kind of an idiot this month. When you're 300 pounds, you could just load the whole stack for reps on the dip machine first try. Yeah. Bust the handles off. Yeah, miracle. It's just, look, to be brutally honest with you, I've thought about it before because I really want to get back to a certain, not even weight. I don't even care about that. Because a lot of times when I work out, I'll gain weight because I'm putting on muscle. So I don't even look at that. A certain aesthetic. And I'll think, how the heck am I ever going to get to that if I'm not happy? How does anyone get fit if they're not happy? Because when I'm sad, I got to eat. So I'm like, how am I ever going to get back there? I can't stop eating. So I just keep getting stronger in the meantime. But it's like, how is that even going to happen? How is that possible? Yeah, buckle up, Teddy. I appreciate that. And I try to, man. I try to do everything as explosive as possible because I want to not only I want the strength, but I want to remain athletic and agile. I never want to lose that speed, mobility. I don't want to just be like a hulked up, fit guy. So yeah. I try my best. Scott Steiner. Deep cut. Yeah, for real, dude. I definitely got that farmer genetics too from the ancestors, you might say. Octopus! Thank you so much, Miss Chuck Almighty. Thank you. Thank you. Oh shoot. I hope it's good real life stuff, Octopus. And if not, I hope that you're finding ways to thrive and survive and stay optimistic, bro. Yeah, I think about that sometimes too, Mystical. Like, it's kind of a weird thing. Like, whatever made us think that we have the right or the comfort or the luxury to just be happy. That's like a little kid thing when you're living under that umbrella of security of somebody else and everything's taken care of. And maybe that's not reserved for men. How can you do what you need to do as a man and just be like, So maybe this is not in the cards. I know El Tronado. I know, bro. I know, dude. Yeah, Miss Chuck Almighty. I think I was born that way. Ooh, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way. Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's tough just tossing and turning, bro. It's torture, dude. um So my favorite meal, Cheesecake Factory has an unbelievable menu. I think I was joking with that about that with Marilena one time. I said one day if we ever make it and like win the lottery and we're rich or something, I want to go to the Cheesecake Factory every day until we try everything on the menu. Like that's literally look at my mind. I win the lottery, I win $1 billion, and the first thing I think about is food. You see what I'm dealing with? I didn't even think about that. But the Cheesecake Factory has such a gigantic menu, and it like frustrates me that I haven't tried like anything on it because I've been going to the Cheesecake Factory. Me and Marilena have been going there since we were like teenagers, bro, like a couple years ago. And my favorite thing there, like once I tried it, I was like, I don't need to try anything else. Like, I'm going to stay in a faithful relationship. Once I find something that I like, I just stick with it. And I've been getting the same thing for years, the chicken Madeira. It's so good, bro. It's so good. I also like to get their pot stickers appetizer. But this time I tried the pigs in a blanket. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, shoot, bro. I don't know if it was you or her, Dustin, but I'm assuming it was her. I feel terrible, dude. I feel terrible. I mean, it was 12 years ago. Maybe you're good, but jeez, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Shoot, man. I don't want to get too into your life and the details, bro, but shoot, man, I don't know if that's something that you've been struggling with, Nigel, if that's something that you could just fight against. If you could just be a Chubbs like me and just like if you could eat 13 hot dogs like Babe Ruth. Dang, sorry to hear that, bro. The next trial the Lord should give me is managing an absurd amount of money. He's already brought me through trials and tribulations. Managing an absurd amount of money. Yeah, for real, dude. I've definitely had that prayer where I'm like, hey, I feel like I've been doing, all these trials for like many years now. Maybe a victory. Maybe time for a victory, Maybe time for a little vacation. Yeah, man. I'm tired of this Job metaphor, Like, I get it, but at a certain point, it's like, all right, let's talk about someone else. Let's talk about Solomon's blessings. How about we treat me like Solomon, and then hopefully I'll make better decisions than him, right? I'll just act different with those blessings. Oh my gosh. GM, they won't work out with me because of my Gucci flip-flop diamonds dripping off the socks. I'm not surprised, dude. I'm 6'5", 150 pounds. And it's been a struggle to gain and maintain even that, being poor and sick. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Dude, you would kill it in the lightweight division. Dude. Dang. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Dude, do you hunt? You know how you live out there like in the wilderness? Do you ever hunt those animals? Like if you don't got if you're not like stacking paper or anything like that, are you able to hunt down them animals and like eat good off of the animals, eat good off the land? Is that legal? Can you do that? Dang, GM, you're right. General depression makes being real healthy almost impossible. You either eat all night or don't have the motivation to work out. Yeah, dude. Like like I said, I don't want to be a downer. I don't want to try to give anyone the wrong idea and think. Look, I'm here. I'm trying to have a good time. I'm not trying to let it rule my life, but it definitely. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like talking about it because I feel like it potentially, threatens and butts heads with my witness, with my Christian witness, with my testimony, because like a Christian's not supposed to struggle with these things. But, then I look to different individuals in the Bible, like David or like Jeremiah or Solomon or Elijah. And it's like these dudes were depressed all the time. Now, obviously, they, maybe not all the time. Maybe it ebbed and flowed. But And maybe a lot of the things that we read in there were just so that they could touch us in moments when we're feeling like that. Maybe that wasn't necessarily their whole existence, but I'm just saying, I also think it's important. This may sound delusional to some people, but I kind of think it's important for people who have faith in God or are thinking about it to realize not everyone's like, because that looks kind of cultish to me, honestly. I think it's important for people to see, oh, it's just, I mean, you've put your faith in Christ. You have thoughts on, eternity and salvation and that kind of stuff, but you're still just like me. You're still human. You still have ups and downs. Wow. Interesting. I think that's important. But all that being said, yeah, ever since I was a little kid, so I tend to think that maybe it's something chemical. Maybe. Because I had a pretty darn good childhood. I felt loved. I had toys and stuff. People paid attention to me. So I tend to think maybe it's something like that. I don't know. But I've always been painfully introspective and analytical. And I think when you're like that, it tends to make you look at the world a certain way. I've always thought if I was a lot dumber, I'd probably be happy. I think the more introspective and inward and analytical people are, they see things differently and they judge things differently, and it makes them look at all the holes in life and society and existence and maybe start to feel negative. And like a lot of like philosophers and poets and a lot of those dudes come off as depressed because they look at life a certain way. And they're not just la 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 la, And yeah, it makes it almost feel impossible to like get up and do something, because it's like you just want to mope in the corner. You just want to marinate. You just want to dwell in it. You just want to sit there and sometimes feel something and just cry. It's so much easier to stuff your face and feel that rush of dopamine than to do anything to actually earn it, And it feels impossible to get out of that sometimes. Philly cheesecake. What the heck? Oh man. What? Oh my gosh. Well, I don't even want to try to say something and sound cliche, Just I wish you success with I wish you success in being the best parent that you can and in doing the right thing for your kids. I know nothing about the situation and I don't need to. I just obviously you care about doing the right thing, and I hope the right thing is done. Yeah, I hope you come through it with composure and love and clarity, and things go the way that is right. Oh dang it! Oh dang it! Skipped on me. Um, Take a picture of yourself and reverse the image. It helps your brain see how other people see you instead of what your brain is telling you to see. So, I think it made it worse, Cody. I did that. So I played around. I reversed the image of myself in the car, and the cop. I don't know if anyone noticed, but the cop's image is backwards. I had to reverse that. And I'm trying to remember why I did that. Oh, because the eye line was off and it was driving me crazy. So the version of me sitting in the car with the blue shirt, I was looking like way over here. And then when the cop was talking, he was looking way over here. So we're like having a conversation like this. And I was like, no! I can't believe I didn't think about that in the moment. And it was hot. I was drenched out there. I was just thinking about how hot it was. So I guess I didn't think about it. But I knew I was going to have to flip one of them. And I ended up flipping the cop. And there's still some moments where you could tell it doesn't look right, but it's better than it was. And I've done that with MMA stuff too, by accident or whatever. And yeah, I always think it makes me look even worse, dude. That's depressing, bro. We love the Cheesecake Factory. Oh, heck yeah. We love the Cheesecake Factory. I wish I could eat there every day. I remember I told Marilena that one time, in addition to wanting to try the whole menu, I told her, like, if we were ever able to, like, I would want to eat here. Because I told her I like eating out. Because to me, that's like how most people feel like about going to Disneyland or something. Like, I hate Disneyland. The lines, the heat, all the weirdos around you, and it's just too congested and it's too much. To me, sitting down at a restaurant with my family is like going to Disneyland. I love it. It just feels like, because, you know, when you're home, a lot of times there's too many distractions and people will veer off and they're going to do this or look at a phone. I feel like when we're eating together, it's like an event. You know, I love it. It's one of the things I love most in life. I just love sitting at a booth with the family. I love it. And I told her, man, I wish we could do this every day. I told her, like, when my movie comes out, when we're there, we're going to eat here every day. And she's like, that's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea. We're going to be broke. We should not eat out every day. Maybe once every 2 weeks. I was like, dude, let me dream. This is my fantasy. Don't do budgets in my fantasy. She's like way too responsible and mature. But I need that. But yeah, I love the Cheesecake Factory. I'm good to hear that, Dustin, man. I'm good to hear that, bro. Jeez. Shoot, man. For real, I gained weight drinking about half a gallon of milk before bed every night. Now I'm fat, but that's okay. Hey, Nigel, are you able to get your hands on some milk, bro? Paul complained to the Lord to remove a thorn in his side that wouldn't leave him. Yeah, bro. Begged. I get it. Yeah, bro. I've thought of that quite a bit. You know what? I wrote a song a while back. And the chorus actually started with your grace is sufficient for me. I wrote a song about how I was real depressed. I actually wrote a song. I was really sad when I had a dog. One of our dogs passed away, and I was really torn up about it. And then also just being in my general state that I always am. I wrote a song, and the chorus actually started with your grace is sufficient for me, and I spent a lot of time with that thought, and that's true. It's very true. And I think that's part of the journey and living out your faith. Because if you're living out your faith and you're always on the mountaintop and you're always winning, and you always have favor and you always have victories, and everyone from the outside was like, well, yeah, it's easy to praise God when you're winning all the time. That's like the whole story of Job, where he's like, oh, you think you're going to get my guy? You think you're going to be able to take control? You think he's going to curse God? You think he's going to curse me and die just because you take everything? That's cute. Go ahead, try it. And then I'll think about Job. It's like, I don't want to go out like that. I don't want to go out otherwise. I got to do like Job. And I think it's even more of a witness to show that you have that affliction and you're still remaining faithful. And it's that mindset. You're not serving God because of what he does, but because of who he is. So I get that, man. Yeah. Thank you, Veritas. That's why Protestantism is false. It's happy clappy nonsense. You are conflating things, sir. I think you're talking about the charismatic movement or the new, what do they call the new apostolic reformation. You're talking about some silliness. That's one of the cancers of Christendom, whatever you want to call it. All these happy clappy things that you see in the mainstream. That's not my experience with my faith, because you'd be able to categorize me as a Protestant. I'm a Protestant, I would have to say. And I am the furthest from happy clappy, and where I attend and gather is not happy clappy. I came from a church like that, and then I went, something seems off here. And then I made a change. But yes, if you look into the mainstream, if you look on TBN and you hear a lot of this contemporary music and stuff, it's very happy clappy and it gives people the wrong idea. And it's all emotionalism and charisma and a lot of stuff that, what people would refer to as pagan religions use in practice to act and engage emotions, like they're feeling something that is definitely not of God. So it's, I get what you're saying. Leon Enriquez, be strong. Fight the gluttony. I'm still not drinking nor smoking weed or cigarettes, which are yucky. My mind is way clearer, but insomnia is not fun. Dude, you're staying strong, huh? I can't remember. Forgive me. I can't remember if you told us why you're doing that. I don't know if you're doing it for a certain period of time. I don't know if it's sober August. I don't know if it was just a new chapter in life. But that's motivating, dude. That's motivating. I remember years ago, I had someone in my life that was heavily, I don't know what you would call it, addicted to? I don't know. A pretty veteran user of methamphetamines. And they decided to go to rehab. And I told them, I know this is silly. I know this seems so stupid and low budget and pathetic, and I probably shouldn't even say this out loud. But everybody that knows me personally knows how I am with food and with soda. Like Pepsi is like a whole thing in my life. Like everyone, he's the Pepsi guy. Like, he drinks like 12 Pepsis a day. Like that was always I know I started drinking a lot of Diet Dr. Pepper lately, but especially back then. And I remember I told him, again, you have to like be there to understand the significance of it. I told him, bro, the whole time you're in there, I ain't gonna drink a soda. I'm not gonna do it. Like I want to be like in solidarity with you. You're trying to make yourself better. I'm gonna try to make myself better. I'm gonna try to get healthier. I even told him, I know this is stupid, but it's like, what else am I gonna quit? I'm not doing any drugs or anything. But I told him, like, as long as you're in there, I'm not gonna touch a sip of Pepsi. I won't do it. And I didn't. And I just felt like there was something about feeling like I was like in it with someone and like doing it for like a purpose. So that's motivating, dude. Thank you, Leon. Man, these people are annoying, bro. These people are annoying. We're dealing with these people that, I don't know if any of you guys work in like a business setting where you deal with something called a CRM and you have to use like this platform to all communicate and engage with customers. But it's like 10 people are overlapping and no one is seeing what the other person's writing to us. It's unbelievable. Oh, by the way, this hoodie that I'm wearing before you, to cover up my chubbiness. Thank you very much. I was blessed with the homie ARJR. ARJR sent me this hoodie. Shoo! I haven't had strings on a hoodie in like 8 years. The string on my hoodie fell off years ago in the washing machine. And I got this new, it's so comfortable. It's so comfortable, bro. I'm not wearing nothing under this. I'm just kidding. You can see my shirt right here. Thank you, man. Such a blessing. Thank you, bro. Never thought I'd get another one. I have to order my own merch, as you guys know. So I was playing it frugal. And he went and sent me another one. Thank you so much. ARJR. Oh, dude, no way. I didn't even see that. Dude, I didn't even see your... Nobody's going to believe me. Dude, is anybody going to try to convince me that we're not living in a stimulation after that moment? There has been 18 super chats today. And I literally just brought it up completely out of no. Why did I bring that up? Did someone say something that reminded me? No, they didn't. And I said it right. Just noticed your hoodie had strings and if. What the heck, bro? We're living in the Truman Show. Does that freak you out, ARJR? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, what else? I'm gonna get $1 million. You just start saying things, right? Isn't that how it works? Dude. You know what's probably the craziest thing? I spoke his chat into existence. I don't even think his super chat was there until I said it and then it popped up. Oh my gosh. I feel like stuff like that happens too often. Remember, Melancholy, when we had a moment like that? When you said something all random that I had said in a comment section, so I thought you saw my comment. You're like, what are you talking about? And then I showed you we were all freaked out for like 3 days. We couldn't even look each other in the eye. You remember that? Jairo! Named after from someone in the Bible. And I believe in God. But the story with Jairo was like sad. Why did I get named after that? Oh, dang. Oh, shoot. Wait, hold up. Let me refresh my beanie. Okay, because I was thinking Jairus. I know everyone pronounces it different. I always pronounced it Jairus, but I've heard people say Jairus. But is that a version of Jairo? Because I was thinking, as soon as you said your name, I was like, Jairus? Jairus. But it's a good story. It's a good story, right? Are you talking about, is there a way that you're bringing up someone else that I'm not thinking of? Because his daughter was healed. His daughter was healed. It has a good ending. It has a good ending, Jairo. I think Jairo is the Spanish version. That's actually super cool to hear the Spanish version of that. I would have never connected that. It has a good ending. Celebrate and be glad, bro. Wait, don't cigarettes... I would think that cigarettes make your testosterone go down. Because, no. Because cigarettes are like vasoconstrictors, where I think they're very bad for your blood flow. But I guess that doesn't necessarily go hand in hand with testosterone. Maybe the nicotine spikes it. Use beef tallow to cook your food. It will help you gain weight. There you go. We're trying to beef this dude up. Mike Lang! Confucius say, to cultivate mass, eat. To lean out, eat smart. To be happy, tuck your front butt into your pants and eat Carl's Jr. To find nirvana, do a little fry dance before you get pulled over. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what? Someone said something funny. I saw a comment. And again, I need to go back and reply to them all because I don't want to seem like a dirty vato. It's just for real, I've been a little bit of a mess. I don't know if it was like an adrenaline dump or what, but like the moment I uploaded that Carl's Jr. video, I feel like I've been like a little bit of a mess ever since then. And I need to I want to go back and respond to all the comments because I really appreciate people coming through for me. But one of the comments that I saw was someone made an observation that they think the cop was right in pulling me over. They think the cop pulled me over because I was doing the fry dance and I didn't have hands on the wheel. So they think that there was reasonable suspicion to pull me over. Oh, thank you, Mike Lane. That was a good one, bro. Tuck your front butt into your pants. Oh. 58 people is a room full of people, and you're helping us take our minds off things and laugh. It's more than you might think. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. There's a lot of times, dude, like when I'm sitting here, like right before I go live, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, who do I think I am? Like, how entertaining is this about to be? How entertaining could this possibly be? People got things to do, you know. I'm just gonna get in the way. So I appreciate that. I try my best, and I appreciate that. Much love, Octopus. Much love, man. The cop getting sweatier added a layer of humor. So you could tell. I mean, even the version of me in the car, I just had this sheen. Like, you could just see I'm just shiny. Like, I had a whole coat of sweat. It was just, if you look at it, you can see it's just wet everywhere. And you could see, I saw it, I didn't notice it the first time I watched the video, but I think I looked at it this morning to kind of see how it was doing. And for the first time, for whatever reason, I noticed you could see like all the perspiration in my shirt, like in the blue shirt when I'm sitting down, you could see like it coming through right here. Because I had to turn the car off because it would have made too much noise. It was just like, that's funny that you could tell the cop was sweaty. It was on purpose. ARJR. That look when the cop takes your drink cracks me up every time. Thank you, man. I wonder if I could you know what? You know what's funny? Where do I have that? You know what would be funny to show you guys? I could show you guys this. I have a it's just too much right now. I have to edit it together later. Like, where? Let me see. How could I do this? I have so many different takes of different moments. Let me see. Don't recall. I'll have to show it to you later. Because I can't play it straight out of my video software. I don't even know how to show that on Streamlabs. But I have so many different takes of like every line you saw. And I had to choose what I thought were the best ones. But it's funny. I have so many different versions of me drinking the soda. I have like 4 or 5 of them. And the one that I put, I didn't even think was the best one. But the other one was too long. Because I was like... I pulled the straw out a little extra and I was like drinking it and I was like making a face. I was like, I don't know. But yeah, I that'd be fun to show you guys. Thank you, man. Yeah, I made it worse, Cody. I look even worse to you guys. Me and Marilena get the exact same thing. We both get the chicken Madeira every time. It's our favorite. It's our favorite entree there. We get the exact same thing. Thank you, Octopus. Hey, for reals, for those of you who actually shared it too, that has the potential to get it so many more additional views. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I bring that up because there's a mirror that flips the image while you're looking, so your eyes look the opposite instead of. Oh, really? Interesting. It like draws emotion from people. Interesting. I know, Mystical. It made me sad, dude. It made me sad when I realized that. And maybe it should, I don't know, whatever. I know everyone's different. Some people are probably like, oh, I like him even more now. But I remember, does that sound familiar to you guys? Do you remember a few years ago when this, like, but who knows? Maybe it's like Michael Jackson and people just say whatever they want now that he's gone. But do you guys remember? I mean, it looked pretty legitimate. This guy came out, supposedly he was Bruce Lee's plug or something. He was showing all this communication that they had back and forth with letters and stuff about Bruce Lee asking for a bunch of coke from his dealer and stuff. And so yeah, it kind of bummed me out, but I think that was one of the reasons why he looked the way he did. So in order to achieve that build, I'm just gonna have to have like a bunch of, I don't know, laxatives or something instead in the place of coke. Did you guys see one thing that I did see? Some news that did break through to me. Did you guys see the post of that lady that her boyfriend or her husband cheated on her? And she gave him laxatives. And then she super glued his butt cheeks together. Did you guys see that? And the headline said that she was tired of his. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, it was so good. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, time to start the road trip to Tennessee. I love it, dude. I love that you're out there living your life, man. Are you going to be pulling an all-nighter? So we're doing movie night tonight. So I actually have to go get Jesse Jr. in about 30 minutes or so, 30, 40 minutes, and something like that. And I'm going to have to be communicating to find out where he's at exactly. But after that, I have to make a quick phone call. I have to figure out some stuff for some business that I'm trying to do some commercials with. And then as soon as possible after that is the movie night. So I'm not going to be doing like a streaming all-nighter. Honestly, I probably should. Because August is not going well. And hopefully, like more and more newbies show up and they're feeling generous. I always tell you guys, I don't want to bleed the people here dry. It makes me feel terrible and uncomfortable, and that's not my intention. So I just have to try to hope that at different times of the day, different people, eccentric billionaires and whatnot, come in at different parts of the day. But there's a movie night tonight. And honestly, I'm in like kind of a hard place this month because I should be streaming and be active as much as possible, but at the same time, I feel kind of tired and maybe not. I don't think I'm sick, but I think I feel so tired that I feel sick, and I don't think I'd be able to stream on that anyway. I already feel like I'm fading right now, man. I feel like I just want to take a nap, and I barely woke up, man. I couldn't fall asleep till like 4 a.m, and then I was already back up at like 6 something. Because of everybody having to get up and stuff for school and whatnot, and then I went back to sleep and woke up at like 12, and I still feel tired, man. So I don't know. I'm in a tough spot because I need to be doing extra work, but I just feel like I can't even stay awake, man. Um. But I don't want to throw a wrench into your plans, David. I don't want to take any time away from the family. But if you're free and available, if you want to have us in your ears, or maybe sometime around the 5 o'clock hour, hopefully we'll start the movie night, and maybe you could listen in on that. But whatever you're able to do, man. ARJR! Crow Nim has just been blessed. Has access to the dark web of the Mexican martial arts. Thank you. Thank you, ARJR, for bringing him in. I tried to watch that, Luis, the Khabib and Lex Friedman podcast, but it was so awkward, man. It was so hard to listen to because Khabib sounded like an AI robot. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Khabib did a interview with Lex Friedman, and people are acting like it's the best thing that Khabib's ever done, and it was so good and informative, and he was so honest and open. It was such a good talk, but it was so hard to listen to because Lex Friedman speaks in Russian. So him and Khabib were just talking together. Wait, I can't remember exactly. I think they both spoke to each other in Russian. Either that or Lex Friedman said everything in English, and then they had a translator, and then for the video in post, they just translated everything right off the bat for Khabib's part. But anyway, Khabib's part for sure was all translated. So it sounds like a robot is talking. And I was like, oh, heck no. I just couldn't get into it. But I really do want to listen to it because I know it has good stuff in it. Wait a minute. Sandor, where you're at doesn't have none of that stuff? Like, I could understand having not one of them. But where you're at doesn't have any of those things? GM, we have things to do until the chancla signal goes up. Then all bets are off. That's how we live. That's how we live. That's how I feel, dude. Sometimes I'm just down in the dumps. I'm like, wait. No, that's not me, huh? I was going to say then I got to hold up that chancla. But I don't hold up the chancla. I see the chancla and then I adhere to the chancla. I appreciate it, Octopus. Thoughts on UFC Sacramento tomorrow? I'm going to have to find some ways. I'm going to have to find some good food or something to make myself feel very enthusiastic, bro. I'm going to have to find a way to make... It's like when you're driving and you start to feel a little tired. I'm going to have to be... And you're slapping yourself in the face. I'm going to have to find a way to do that for that event tomorrow, bro. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, bro. Jay Smith, where you been, bro? Nah, you don't have to worry about me, El Tronado. I'll figure it out, bro. I'll figure it out. I was going to say, or I'll just burn the house down, but I don't own this house, so the insurance isn't going to help me. Coffee Potamus for the chicken fingers. For the chicken fingers. There's my enthusiasm. That's going to get me through UFC tomorrow. Thank you, bro. Hey, Jay Smith, are you going to be able to do the... Oh, yeah. That's why you're saying 8 p.m. Florida time, huh? That's why you're saying that. You're going to be able to join us for the movie night, right? Dang, just read the whole thing like a book, bro? Dang. I suppose I could. Dang, Florida doesn't have a Carl's Jr. or a Jack in the Box? What the heck? Dude, if I win, Robbie, I feel like the only thing I'm ever gonna eat from now on is Carl's Jr. I gotta represent, bro. Dang. Does Hardee's taste? I think Hardee's. I thought Hardee's was supposed to taste exactly like Carl's Jr. and it's just different branding. I thought. I believe we're watching Blazing Saddles tonight, which I'm very happy about. ARJR. That is something that actually that's like the highlight of my day so far. We've got less than 30 minutes to get this goal met. Let's get it done, Dojo fam. Bills ain't going to pay themselves, right? Let's see how we're doing with Carl's Jr., baby. Oh, what the heck? He's still alive, period. Heck yeah, dude. It feels like it's been forever since the last movie night. Was it literally the last movie night where we watched The Thunder from Down Under? I feel like it's been way longer. Like we had to watch something in between. That seems like a long time ago. In the thumbnail? What does the thumbnail look like? Oh, you know what someone told me before, which I've never been able to shake? I've never been able to get over it. That in the thumbnail, that I look kind of like Dana White. I see it. I can't not see it. And it makes me very angry. But what can I say? I can't say that they're wrong. I used to work at Jack in the Box, Jay Smith. Are we rivals? What's up, Adam? I don't know, bro. How long you been gone? How long you been gone, dude? Jeff Hardy. Yeah, it does look like Dana White. No! It's something about, because he did that popular face, right? It's always in a lot of the memes where he's like, how does it go? I don't know. You guys know which one I'm talking about. You've all seen it a billion times by now. You've seen it a billion times. How dare you, Mystical? You gonna call me Chunky now? Bunch of haters. What is this? You guys treating me like queso. You guys treating me like queso now. Am I the Mexican queso? You guys are gonna start sending me things, little plushies of me where I'm all chunky. Days of Thunder. Days of Thunder. On the 14th. Dude, the 14th seems so long ago for some reason. Literally since the beginning. Last thing I saw was you say, what's up, Kaimon? Oh, shoot, bro. You missed me rage out because everybody was saying that I'm fat. I raged out, bro. And they don't realize how strong I am. They don't realize that it's bulking season. That would be funny. That would be funny, Legendary Gnome. The only reason I've continued to leave myself in it is so that people will know at a glance if they want to watch this channel that it's me. But maybe that's what's hurting me. Vader? Wait, like Big Van Vader? Oh my gosh. You know what? I need to find out where the heck. I need to figure out where the heck Jesse Jr. is going to be. Um. Okay, here. You know what? I'm going to Dang. There was a guy in my school who used to talk about wanting to be a wrestler like Jeff Hardy. Then everyone called him Farty Hardy. And now he does taxes. People are haters, man. You ain't fat. That's so messed up, man. That is so messed up to just crush a young man's dreams, bro. Yeah, long story short, bro, I posted that video legitimately, like sincerely asking for people's help to go comment and like the videos on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. And people are like, dang, I haven't seen him without his hoodie. He looks chubby. And I'm like, well, thanks. Let me go vomit now. It's like, what the heck, bro? I'm strong. Hey, Jay Smith, I think people forget because I don't leave my chair anymore. Because I'm like Steven Seagal. I think people forget how much of a formidable foe I am. People forget that I know how to move around. But that's okay. Because I have an element of surprise. And I appreciate you, Jay, for always showing love and trying to remind the people. It's not the first time I heard you say that. I appreciate you, bro. What the heck? I was trying to remind myself who Cricket was. That makes no sense. What the heck, bro? You just coming at me, bro. Oh. Oh, what the heck? Hey, I don't see anything in the PayPal right now that tips me off to who this was. But who was that in the PayPal right now? I don't want to dox your real name. So if you're here, let me know if that was you. Someone just threw 30 big ones in the PayPal. 30. I see your name right here, but I don't want to call out your name. Oh, that's gotta be you, Jack. That's gotta be you, bro. Big love to GM. I gotta hit the sack. Jack, the Mac, hitting the sack. Hey, they mystical. Hey, I just want to say thank you. I'm sign. Look it. I know we had like 30 minutes left. I have to sign off right now. I just gotta go right now because this is just one of the handful of things that I'm trying to do to make ends meet. And I'm seeing correspondence right now of something that I need to work on. Another way that I'm trying to pay the bills, and I need to respond to some things. It's just, this is why I don't know when people are out there killing their children. This is why I don't know what's going on in the news, because I'm just jumping from job to job. I have no one to blame but myself. This is the life that I have chosen. All these side quests, all these side jobs. I'm living life with a bunch of side dishes. So I'm gonna take off right now too. But thank you very much, Jack Mac. I appreciate that. 30 big ones in the PayPal. Thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity and for spending time here with us. I appreciate it, man. Big help, bro. And Leon Enriquez! I stopped alcohol and weed intake to clear the mind for PhD live speaking events, but taking the opportunity for needed lifestyle change. Okay. Dude, what a grown up, bro. What a grown up. PhD live speaking events. I'm starting to think that you stopped taking alcohol and weed just so that you could flex on us that you're doing PhD live speaking events. But that's neither here either. But that's beautiful, Leon. And yes, that does seem very fortuitous. I'm glad that you're able to capitalize it and make the most of it so that it's a benefit to your life in a number of ways. And ARJR just threw down 30 big ones as well. He says it's for snacks. It's for snacks for tonight. Thank you, ARJR. ARJR out here tying it up, trying to make us go into overtime. Thank you, ARJR. Yeah, my stomach is growling, bro. And I don't even think it's a depression growl. It's just like actually being hungry. I just realized I haven't eaten anything. I've just been drinking black coffee, which is probably why my stomach feels like it's eating itself. You know when you drink a bunch of coffee on an empty stomach? Thank you, ARJR. For real, Jay Smith. That's what they got me on, bro. Bro, everybody was calling me fat yesterday, Jay Smith. Are you serious? People were calling me fat on Instagram, on YouTube, on the Carl's Jr. video I did. They're like, bro, I didn't know he was chunky. I'm like, what the heck, bro? I'm thick. I'm getting strong, bro. I'm in bulking season. People were hating, dude. It was giving me a complex, bro. I was on the treadmill yesterday. I kept looking at myself in the mirror. I was like, it's messed up, dude. Yeah, I actually, I think I've told you guys that. I dropped out of high school. And started working. I remember I was at a packing house. I was palletizing boxes. And I heard all my friends down the road. Dun, 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 dun. And I remember, dude, I'm getting emotional. I remember I walked out of the packing shed. Dude, I don't know if I should talk about this right now. I remember, I'll keep it brief. I remember I walked outside and I was looking in the direction of the high school and I could hear, dun, 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 and then I could see the fireworks and everything. And I remember just being like this. I just shook my head. I walked back in and kept stacking peaches and nectarines. I remember just being like, dang. I remember I had like a montage in my beanie. I was thinking of all these kids I went to kindergarten with and through school, middle school, high school, all the memories. And I was like, there they are. And here I am. Like, and I've just been like, dang, it's over. This is life now. This is adulthood. I ended up getting my diploma later. But yeah. Why did we start talking about that? What happened? Oh yeah. Thank you. Okay. Oh, we'll be looking out for you, Darren. But better. I forgot about that, bro. Wait, what feeling? What are we talking about? What feeling? Oh, when you drink coffee on an empty stomach? Yeah, I mean, that's how I articulate it. When you drink coffee on an empty stomach. I said the Grandmaster has a fat twin. I didn't even see. Were you one of them? Were you one of the perpetrators, James? All right, yeah, it was sad. I took a turn. It got sad, Darren. Like being in jail during New Year's, watching the ball drop through the tiny glass window. Shh. Dude, I do have a high school diploma, because you know how a lot of people you end up getting the GED. I actually got a diploma, not a GED. So I actually do have a diploma. I got it a little bit later. Oh, the bird. Oh my gosh. See, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel good. Legendary Gnome says I'm famous. The bird. Remember the bird last time? There was some of you guys aren't in the smallest circle on Patreon for the movie nights. Remember that bird when he came up and he was dancing and singing? That's the bird right there that wanted to hop up and see me. Thank you. Please tell the bird. Please tell the bird I said thank you and I got much love. That's beautiful. Wait a minute. Hey, who was that right now? Who was that in the PayPal? What's your name? Oh, dang! No way, Miss Chuck Almighty. I can't say too much, but that's crazy. Yup. I get it. So, yeah, actual diploma. Yeah. Wait, who was that? Who was that in the PayPal right now that threw down 50 big ones? What's your name? Are you still here? She fell asleep? Oh. Who is that in the PayPal? Look, maybe you want to remain anonymous. I don't know. But if you're here, I'd love to be able to shout you out, man. Someone just threw 50 big ones in the PayPal. Mystical. And Mystical's out here claiming donos like Damon. It has to be. It has to be JR Smooth right here. It has to be. That makes sense. Look, JR Smooth. I don't know if you were here earlier when I was I kind of alluded to it. This is probably my worst month of this year. I'm doing bad. I'm in bad shape. I was in San Diego at the beginning of the month because of Jesse Jr.'s games. Then I was sick. Then I was trying to work on some other projects that were making me, helping me pay some bills locally. And I'm not doing good. I'm not doing good on YouTube. And you coming through like this with that instantaneous on the PayPal is huge. It is huge, bro. It's a big gesture and it makes a big difference. Thank you, JR Smooth. Thank you, man. Thank you for coming through and blessing me. 50 big ones, 5-0. I appreciate that very much. Helps me live life, man. Thank you. Helps me get to September. And immediately after JR Smooth is Marroca with 30 big ones, 3-0. Primo, $30 for snacks for movie night. I said it first. I said it first. I just got off work, driving home. Hola, beautiful people in the dojo. Marroca wants to send all her love and affectations to you guys in the dojo. And she will be there representing for the movie night. Thank you so much. Marroca, thank you for all of you that's going to help my stomach stop grumbling. And thank you, JR Smooth, again. Thank you so much. Thank you for enabling my shenanigans and my silliness. I want to apologize for feeling, I feel like I haven't been bringing you my best the last few days. I was really focused on that Carl's Jr. thing and a little bit stressed out about it. And I need to get back on track. Thank you. For those of you who are on the Patreon and are going to see me in a little bit on the movie night, maybe somewhere around 5 o'clock. I can't wait to see you there. We're going to watch Blazing Saddles. I'm not in the chat a lot, but I appreciate you making me laugh. JR Smooth, thank you, man. I really do try my best. I hate the idea of wasting anybody's time. So every time I'm here, whether I'm talking about actual MMA news or just chopping it up with people in the chat, I'm doing my absolute best to make it watchable and entertaining. And it means a lot to me that, when I see someone out there actually enjoys it. I try to make the workday go by smoother, your commutes, your chores. So thank you, man. I really do give my best, and I appreciate hearing you say that. What the heck was I? Oh, I'm going to do a post on the YouTube membership tab right when I go live on Patreon so that you guys get an extra layer of notifications, because I know sometimes people don't get the Patreon notification. Sometimes you don't get a membership notification. So I'm just going to try to double up, so hopefully you get something. But my goal is to do it around 5 o'clock. So I will see you guys around then. Look out for the notifications. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. If you haven't, please scope out my most recent short where I made that Carl's Jr. commercial. And then I also put it on Instagram and TikTok. If you guys like and comment and share it, it might help me get a better chance of winning. I appreciate it. Ta braísa, man. Thank you, bro. Kind of flavor knock a man's mustache off. I'm so happy about that part. Hey, thank you, bro. You guys be safe out there. I'll see you again mañana. If I don't see you at the movie, thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it. Good looking out. Yes, intermission. Late.